Hey, what's going on, everyone? Hopefully everybody's doing all right. I'm going to start off here on Coin. I'm going to do a quick rundown of all the different products and services they offer and just give you guys the ins and outs of what I see and the potential that I think Coin and its development team already have in place. I'm going to take me down a little bit and go over Coin. When we take a look over at coin.com, we can see it reads Coin. We are a leading fintech company that provides trading, exchange, and next-generation financial services powered by blockchain technology. We believe cryptocurrencies and blockchain technology will shape the future of financial services. We are a fintech company at heart focused on making financial services accessible to all. We are now building Coin Liquid, a global liquidity platform backed by our Qash token. Learn more about Qash token sale at liquid.plus. Don't get that confused with liquid.io or liquid.io. They already released their token sale. Man, I wish I would have jumped on it, but I'm glad that I'm in Qash now. If you look over here on the left side, you can see CoinX, Cryptos, Liquid. Those are the different platforms that they have. CoinX, I think, is just an overall platform where you can use different currencies to trade with crypto, and then Cryptos is just strictly crypto to crypto. So that was just a quick rundown on who Coin is, the different services and products they offer, who they are at heart, which they're focused on making financial services accessible to all. Over here, you can see the different exchanges they already have in operation, and that leads me to Liquid. So looking into the Liquid.plus website, I can't help but be convinced that in 2018, this is going to be a game changer. When you start a business, you want to focus on something that can solve a problem effectively. And with that solution, you want to make sure that it's profitable. And looking into what they're doing, they're solving a huge problem in cryptocurrency, which is providing liquidity to the non-liquid cryptocurrency economy. And if you're not familiar with all these fancy financial terms, I would recommend using a website like Investopedia to check it all out. They have a lot of great definitions, a lot of resources to wrap your head around all the different terminologies regarding chart reading, patterns, and then just basic terminology. So we can see here, what does illiquid mean? Liquidity refers to the state of a security or other asset that cannot easily be sold or exchanged for cash without a substantial loss in value. So if you think of a home and maybe own a few properties and you want to sell one of those to get money into crypto, there's a lot of costs associated with that. I mean, you might need landscaping, pre-inspection reports. You might have to run the house with energy or lights and heat while it's being looked at. You'll have the broker fee, you'll have real estate agent commissions, other closing costs and credits for the buyer. You can have transfer tax, home warranty for the buyer. Capital gains tax is one, and I mean, just overall moving costs. So that's illiquid. That takes a lot of effort to try to get that sold and get your money. Well, you can also think of it like water. If you want to drink and you're thirsty, you have water, you can drink it right there. But if it's frozen, it's going to take some effort to get that into a liquid form. So that's one of the problems that they're focusing on, is making these markets liquid. So looking back into the Liquid website, I think we have to ask ourselves a few questions. What is the problem? What is the solution? And how profitable is the solution? Coin has already solved a lot of these problems. They've made partnerships with 15 of the largest exchanges worldwide. I think BitHum is soon to come. They haven't specifically said BitHum, but they said one of the largest, or if not the largest exchange in Korea. And if you know anything about the Korean market, cryptocurrency is blowing up huge there. And what these partnerships are going to do is allow global access to all the different currency pairs. So the problem right now is you might need 5, 10, even 15 different exchanges open to catch a specific token that you're interested in. And you might, and this is a problem that one of my students has. Big shout out to Sean. What's going on, my brother? But the slippage. So if you're in a low volume market, you're going to pay a premium on Bitcoin to get into the game. Maybe Bitcoin's going price is $19,000, but in Canada, it's 20. So you buy that Bitcoin, you trade it to the exchange or transfer it to the exchange that you want to buy the token from, but everyone only buys that coin there for $19,000. So now you're already out of the game, the transfer fees and withdrawal fees, buying, selling fees, and then the fact that you're selling it on the market where it's devalued by $1,000. and then you jump in on your coin. Well, by that time, it could have possibly dropped in value and you missed a really good swing trade. So it's really annoying, and I think that this is a huge solution for a growing problem. And they've already made these partnerships. Another aspect of the solution is they're going to find the best possible price for you based on whatever currency pair is available. So say somebody in Japan is selling their current, or let's just say Great Britain, selling their Bitcoin for however many pounds, but you're looking for a Bitcoin in US dollars. Well, it's going to go through based on its algorithm and find the best price for you, and then possibly sell that Bitcoin for USD so you can actually purchase it. And it's going to do all this transparently right in front of you. And so it allows people to buy all the different coins with whatever currency they choose. And it can do up to 1 million different transactions to figure this out in a second. So that's huge. That's what they're really focusing on, is making sure that is all streamlined before this is all up and running. So that is their global solution to anyone that wants to get into the cryptocurrency game and make trades and find their best value with relative ease. You don't need to open up 5, 10 different exchanges now. You just need to come to one, and you know that you're going to find the best deal. And if that isn't mind-blowing enough, they're also going after institutional money with Prime Brokerage. If you're unfamiliar with Prime Brokerage, we'll take a look over at Investopedia and check out the definition. What is Prime Brokerage? A Prime Brokerage is a special group of services that many brokerages give to special clients. These services provided under Prime Brokering include securities lending, leveraged trade executions, and cash management, among other things. Prime Brokerage services are provided by most of the large brokers such as Goldman Sachs, Payne Weber, and Morgan Stanley. So they want to be the big boys in the cryptocurrency game, and I think it's just one thing on top of another that make them they're going to be a powerhouse, in my opinion. So now you have a general idea of the different solutions their platform offers to not only the global cryptocurrency market, but also the big players, institutional money. And now that's where Qash comes around. Qash will be the crypto token that users use to pay for the services, whether it be Prime Brokerage or just trying to buy another crypto. It will also be a tradable crypto token on the open market. In addition to that, the use of Qash will be made available to all financial and potentially any other industries who would like to leverage it. To provide maximum flexibility, Coin will not limit the usage of Qash, nor the type of business entities that would like to use Qash within their business. Therefore, any company, organization, or individual will be able to utilize Qash as a cryptocurrency token, in the same way Bitcoin, BTC, Ethereum, and Ripple. As the demand for the Liquid platform grows, which I'm sure will grow quite fast, the utility of Qash will increase and will allow Qash holders to use its inherent value as a payment vehicle for all the services and functions Coin and its partners will provide. The usage will provide a network effect for mainstream adoption of Qash. So that's huge, because we understand, or if you have a little bit of cryptocurrency, you've already seen how fast these prices are moving, and that's why I'm heavy again on Qash. They will also be incentivizing the use of Qash. So you can see here, users should also note that Coin will offer a perpetual 5% discount when Qash is used as a payment for CoinEx or crypto services, thereby creating a natural demand. All fees paid using Qash are discounted 5%. Users that do not own Qash will have the option to automate their Qash purchases. Whenever a fee comes due, the user will have the option of having the Liquid platform make a Qash purchase in an open market on their behalf. Users will also have the option to overproduce or overpurchase as a means of accumulating Qash. In other words, every time a fee comes due, instead of buying 100 Qash, buy 5% more at 105 Qash. For heavy users, this will allow Qash accumulation in rough proportion to their usage. So, they're not really looking at that as, someone buying 5 or 10 or 100 Qash, even 1,000. They're using this to incentivize the big players, the institutional money. And not to mention, Qash is the first ICO to receive regulatory approval from the Japanese government, which is one of the strictest. So we know that coin is going to be used to pay for the different products and services on the Liquid, CoinEx, and Cryptos platform. Those things such as transaction fees, prime brokerage, and other services. If you're wondering how it operates or if you can send it back and forth to different wallets, it works on the ERC20 utility token. But in 2019, they had plans to make their own blockchain. So I keep an eye on that, and check this article out a little more if you want more information. I just wanted to give you guys briefly all the different products and services they're offering. I wanted to send out a quick shout out or a big thank you to whoever posted this link in the comment area of one of my videos. I was actually a little bummed out when I first saw it because I thought, man, this would have saved me a lot of time from doing my own research if I could have just seen this when it was first released 17 days ago. Now, I was onto Qash a little bit before that, but man, this is a great write-up. It has links. It has everything you need to know. And what I think is really crucial when you're trying to choose a specific coin or token to invest in is the leadership, the different partnerships they have. And we saw what happened with IOTA when there was a possible partnership with Microsoft. Even though there was a little error in communication, they are participating in some kind of development event. And, I'm still long-term on IOTA. I think it's great. I think there's a lot of resistance in the market cap until we see more and more money flow in. I think there's plenty of great tokens that are at a lower market cap that will make you faster and larger gains in the short term. But if you're just a long-term holder, I'm not against IOTA. I think it's a great idea, and I hope they're successful. But here you see, okay, the partnerships, the leadership, who are they? What have they really done? And here you can see what gives me confidence that Qash may succeed in becoming widely adopted by financial institutions is that the company is led by those with strong financial leadership. Coin's executives hail from the financial services industry, many of whom have served executive positions at some of the biggest financial institutions in the world. Detailed information about the executives and board of directors can be found on Liquid's website or in the white papers. So I won't list them all here for sake of conciseness, but many of them come from executive positions at major institutions, including Merrill Lynch, Goldman Sachs, SoftBank, Gung Ho Asia, Credit Suisse, Deutsche Bank. I mean, the list goes on. These are huge names. The platform investors, you got Tokyo Stock Exchange, Credit Suisse, PayPal, Visa, Singapore Telecom Group. Again, a fully detailed list, so you guys can look more into that. And their CEO, he did an AMA if you want to check that out, and he answers a lot of the questions. You have Tazo Sun, multi-billionaire and CEO of Gung Ho Online. Brother Masayoshi Sun, I can't say that. The founder of CEO of SoftBank, richest man in Japan. I mean, this has huge players. They've partnered with Bitfinex, which is not, I'm not the biggest fan of their exchange. If you're not familiar, they were hacked for somewhere around $72 million last year in August. And what they did is they blanketed everybody that had money, sorry about that. Looks like Qash is blowing up. What a weird coincidence. Anyway, so they were hacked for $72 million, and they just blanketed everybody that had any money on the exchange 36%. So I would just be really cautious with them. They're cutting ties with all their U.S. resident customers. So please, if you still have any crypto or any cash on there, check it and get it off. 4 of the 5 biggest exchanges in the U.S., various exchanges in Europe, several exchanges in Asia. And there's a video, I think it's this one, where you can see their CTO, I think he might be, speaking about these different partners. And so I think we have BitHum to come, and this is just a great coin, and I'm long-term on it. I'm still calling it my retirement coin, and I think you can definitely get in at a super cheap price right now. Let's look at the market capitalization. Looking at the market cap of Qash, we see 382 million, 24-hour volume, 18 million, circulating supply, 350 million, and total supply, 1 billion. A certain amount of those pre-mined tokens are going to be allocated for future development of their platform, paying their developers. If you want to see more, you can go to their website and look at the different charts they have. Back on December 4th, we can see a market cap of 119 million, and in a matter of 13 days, market cap of 418 million with a high of 124. I think when I first released my video, it was around 57, 58 cents. So we've easily broken that 100% return. To give you guys a bigger picture on this Qash, the CEO wants it to be in the top 3. So let's just look at Ripple and 28 billion. So we're almost at 400 million. So that's around 6,900%, 7,000% return on your initial investment if you got in somewhere around here. We can also see, I'll bring up a chart. This is one that you guys are probably familiar with by now if you're getting into trading. It's called a cup and handle. And excuse me, when we initially came into the market, there's a bunch of buyers up here, and then it pulled back on them. And what the cup and handle really shows is when we get back to this prior resistance area, it's because we have a bunch of sellers here now. And what they want to do is dump on the market and get in at a better position. So that would have been a great signal for you to exit and sit back and wait. Now with this coin, I'm not trading it. I'm not messing around with it. It's just not worth it. You can fall asleep, and in a matter of 8 hours, 6 hours, it can go to $3 on you. And just by trying to take profits and catch these swings, you might be shooting yourself in the foot. But yeah, that's all it signifies. And when you have the handle, it's the pullback. We can see here we had the prior consolidation in this area. It seemed to have support until it broke down. And then we had consolidation right in here before we popped. And we can see we pulled back right back to where that buying pressure was. And now we're going to retest the prior sellers. So if we get those guys out of the way, boom, straight up to the top. So that's my quick little rundown on Qash. I highly recommend you guys just sit on it. Don't touch it. Forget about it. Let me give you another example. I was searching through my accounts because I was just so disorganized with Bitcoin when I began. And I looked into an old account, and I have $1,285 in it. That I just left 0.06 Bitcoin in it, and now it's here. And that was maybe a year and a half ago, 2 years ago. And I just totally forgot about this one. And what this proves is how holding can really influence you, where you're stuck in the microscopic view, looking at these different candles all throughout the day, maybe even minute to minute. And when you just sit back and hold, look at what happened. In the same sense, I got Bitcoin Cash, I got Bitcoin Gold, I got 500 free Tron. And who knows if I would, I think I have a few Bitcoins somewhere else, and that's what I'm searching for. So hopefully that, gives you a different perspective on things. Besides that, I hope everyone's doing well. Keep an eye out for our website. We're going to be releasing our reports, and we've gone deep into the different research or different coins, and my team's just been killing it with our calls lately. So if you don't have all the time in the world, or you don't have 24 hours a day to commit to this, and you're just one person, my best advice is hold. Do your research, look into the different coins, and figure out what big solutions are they going to provide to the future for future problems, and what is the potential profits of those solutions. Or just keep an eye out for our reports and buy one of those, and it will save you. I mean, I wish I could just do this. Pick a trusted team that I know does legit research and has been in this game for a while. But besides that, everyone take care. If you want to send me a beer, please, by all means. And take care. Have a great day. Treat each other like you would yourselves, and just continue to make massive returns. Take care.